Hello, affluence. If you've clicked on this video, it's because you sense something's off with the world they've sold you. The daily grind, the 9 to 5, the so-called stable life where you work your prime years away hoping for a slice of happiness at the end, it's a shame. Today, we're going to expose the rat race, the biggest corporate scam set by influential people. You think I'm being dramatic? Just look at the statistics. The majority of people spend 1/3 of their lives at work, another third asleep, and whatever's left, they're too tired to enjoy. Why does nobody talk about this? Because breaking you out of this mindset threatens the very pillars of their control. But you're here because you want the truth. Today, you're going to learn how this global scam operates, how it robs you of your vitality, and most importantly, how you can escape it. Truth about the rat race. It's a sophisticated scam. A relentless trap designed to keep you running on a wheel like a lab rat. From the day you start school to the day you retire, you're shackled into a system that consumes you. You clock in day after day at a job that drains your soul, spending your paycheck before it even hits the bank. The trouble with the rat race is that even if you win, you're still a rat. Tomlin. Schools teach you to memorize and regurgitate, not to challenge or innovate. You are allowed to think critically only if it fits within the narrow parameters of industrial needs. The truth is that the rat race is designed to be endless. They don't want you to reach the finish line. They want you to stay on the wheel forever. The sickening reality. More than 70% of the workforce feels disconnected at their jobs. Mental health crises such as depression, burnout, and overwhelming job-related stress are skyrocketing. And what's the end goal here? Retirement at 65, maybe, if you're one of the lucky ones. A retirement where you're too exhausted to even enjoy. Is that security? No, it's a facade. Work hard, get good grades, go to college, land a job, and climb the corporate ladder. Sounds familiar, right? But what they fail to mention is that this so-called ladder is leaning against the wrong wall. Because the true path to financial independence is through smartly leveraging and creating assets. Think for a moment, how many wealthy people have made their fortunes by sitting in a cubicle from 9 to 5? Virtually none. Don't forget to check out our previous videos on money-making assets, we are sure you will like them. The link is in the description. So, how to escape the rat race? We've dissected the problem, now it's time to find the solutions. How do you break free from this suffocating nightmare? It all begins with a seismic shift in mindset. You have to completely overhaul everything you've been conditioned to believe about work and money. Now, let's slice through the problem and carve out solutions. Escaping this suffocating nightmare starts with a monumental shift in mindset. Overhaul everything you've been conditioned to believe about work and money. Rule 1. Stop trading time for money. Time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. It's critical. If you keep selling hours of your life, you remain enslaved by the clock. There's a cap on how much you can earn this way. Instead, shift your approach. Let your money work for you. Have your assets generate income 24/7, even while you sleep. And how do you do that? Obviously, passive income and side hustles. Passive income is the entrepreneur's secret weapon. It allows you to break free from the time for money trap and focus on creating impact and growth. If you want to know more about side hustles and passive income, check out our previous video. Rule 2. Educate yourself financially. Learn investing, real estate, stock markets, and business ownership. Financial literacy is a direct threat to the status quo. A self-reliant populace is tougher to dominate. Remember, the price of financial freedom is minuscule compared to a lifetime of servitude. But how do you start, especially if you're juggling a 9 to 5 job? First, understand the basics. Read books, watch tutorials, and listen to podcasts on financial education. Begin with something as simple as a savings account. Then move to low-risk investments like bonds or mutual funds. When you're ready, explore the stock market. Start with index funds or ETFs, exchange-traded funds, which are less risky than individual stocks because they spread your investment across many companies. Look up to the titans of investing like Warren Buffett, who built his fortune through savvy stock investments, or Robert Kiyosaki, who champions investing in assets that generate income, like real estate. Their strategies might differ, but their core message is the same: invest in assets that work for you. Rule 3. Create assets that work for you. Start creating assets that generate returns without constant babysitting. Invest in businesses you believe in. As Mae West said, too much of a good thing can be wonderful. Launch a startup, buy real estate, invest in stocks, or kick off a side hustle with growth potential. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's risky. But what's the alternative? Decades chained to a desk, building someone else's dream. Did you know, despite working nearly their entire lives, the median retiree has just $142,500 in savings, with 25% having saved nothing at all? The facade of a comfortable retirement is just that, a facade. You need to execute the plan right. Everybody talks a big game about wanting to break free from the rat race. But when it comes down to actually doing it, most fall short. Because executing on these dreams is not a piece of cake. It demands ironclad discipline, relentless consistency, and a ruthless prioritization of how you spend your time and make your choices. Every hour you waste binge-watching shows or scrolling through social media is an hour stolen from your potential, from your freedom. It is okay to own a social media. What is not okay is to be owned by social media. And don't expect this journey to be lonely. You'll face resistance, and it will often come from the people closest to you. Your friends and your family members are accustomed to the safety of conventional paths. And they might not understand or support your unorthodox choices. You might even doubt yourself when the safer path tempts you to conform. Remember, the easy road is crowded with those too fearful to wager on their own capabilities. The choice is yours to make. True success is built on the foundation of daily habits, resilience in the face of discouragement, and the courage to pursue what many only dare to dream about. That's all for today, affluence. What's your next move? Will you just keep making excuses, or are you ready to take action? We want to hear from you. Tell us in the comments where you stand and what you plan to do. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and pass it along to someone who needs to see it. See you in the next video.